yards, 348 to be exact, as they defeated the Hawley Nuggets by a score of 32-6 was the final score there. So we get ready. The Trojans won the toss, deferred to the second half. We'll come back, tell you a little bit more about these two teams, and get you set for this matchup here this afternoon with Barnesville and Roseau from Jim Goda Stadium here at Moorhead High. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency, with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Back here in the Magnitude Sports Media Network, Roseau at 0-3. The Trojans at 2-0 after that 32-6 win over Hawley, and a little bit still short-handed with some COVID-19 cases, but again, some backups really stepped up and did a fine job last week. Andrew Peterson, 10 carries, 178 yards, and a touchdown. Noah Kraus, 16 carries, 62 yards, and they had at least 4 ball carriers with 35 yards or more. They ran for 348 yards, so they averaged roughly about 7 yards a carry, held Hawley to 64 yards rushing in that 32-6 win. Hawley scoring late in the third quarter as Noah Kraus had a touchdown run to get it started. He had a pair of touchdowns in the opening quarter to give the Trojans a 16-0 lead. Andrew Peterson broke one for 74 yards at a score in the second quarter, and Cameron Heng for 25 yards, and they were 4 for 4 in conversions as well in that 32-0 victory. Did not complete a pass last week, and certainly didn't have to. No doubt about that. As Roseau, as we mentioned, really has been in the first 2 games, tight games. Week 0 lost 14-0 to Crookston at UMC. Got a safety and then a touchdown late in that matchup, and ended up with a 14-10 loss. And then against Hawley a couple of weeks ago, they led 14-7 at halftime. Went back and forth in that matchup. As looking back at that one, they got a Jed Dunham touchdown pass to Aiden Walsh, which made it 8-0. Dunham added a touchdown run in the second quarter to make it 14-7, and then Hawley really took over in the second half, outscored them 21-0 in a 28-14 loss. So they've certainly been in their first 2 games, and then facing a very good Breckenridge team. 39-6 was the final in that one. Take a timeout. We'll come back with more here as the opening kickoff set for the top of the hour here at Jim Goda Stadium at Moorhead High, which will be busy. Another game to follow tonight, Park Christian and Warren Alvarado Oslo. 2 games tomorrow. It'll be Frazee and Wadena Deer Creek at 10. Then at 1 o'clock, 2 unbeaten scoring off. Should be a good one with Breckenridge and West Central area Ashby around 1. The Pelican Rapids and Monoman game, which was scheduled for 4 o'clock, has been canceled, will not be made up. Pelicans going to play their game with Wadena Deer Creek, which was scheduled for next weekend. That'll be on Thursday the 29th here at Moorhead High. As the late October snow did a number on a number of high school fields around the area. So with turf, the folks here at Moorhead High, Dean Halgo and his crew, very accommodating, very inviting to make things happen there. We'll come back with more here in just a moment. High school football continues for the opening kickoff in just a few moments. Stay with us.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools, upload your own artwork, or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card, and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
There you see the Roseau team lined up, ready for the announcement of the starting lineups. Along with Moorhead High being used fields in Alexandria. I know Hawley had to move their game to Alexandria, so the turf field at Alexandria Area High School, turf field in Sauk Center, so a number of turf fields in this half of the state, kind of in the western and west central portions of the state being used extensively. I know the 8A Soccer Championship, Pelican Rapids is in that, coming up tomorrow afternoon as well. Some other games around the area. In fact, one game was played at Sauk Center. Painesville beat Royalton by a score of 30-0. And some games, New York Mills at Underwood tonight, Otter Tail Central at Crookston, Fergus Falls at Detroit Lake. Should be an interesting matchup there. Perham is at Pequot Lakes. In other area football on the Minnesota side of the river, as we mentioned here at Moorhead High, Park Christian taking on Warren Alvarado Oslo in a 9-man matchup. Roseau is in 3A. They are in Section 8 of Class 3A, as they are in with the likes of DGF.
Good
Fergus
afternoon,
Falls,
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jim Goda Stadium.
Barnesville off to a 2-0 start. They'll have a good matchup at West Central area Ashby coming up on the 30th, at Breckenridge November 6th, and then home to Crookston on November 11th.
We would like to thank the administration
Let's
of
get,
the Board of Public
we'll get
Schools
the
for giving us this
starting
opportunity
lineups
to
here
play on their
momentarily.
field this
We'll
afternoon.
do that with a public
Out of
address
respect
announcer.
And for the safety of those in attendance
Our
today,
national anthem
please
coming up
maintain
momentarily
the 6-foot
as
social
well.
distance between those around
Coverage
you.
brought to you by Midwest
Families
Bank of
must sit
Barnesville and
in
other
immediate
folks
family or
bringing
household
you
groups.
our coverage here.
Face coverings must be
As
worn when entering
A
and
number of
exiting
area
the
teams on the
stadium or
Minnesota
using
side with the
restroom.
Perham and Barnesville, among others, that will be
Face coverings
part
must
of
be
the
worn anytime social
part of the
distance cannot be maintained
broadcast
with the
here on the
exception of those
Magnitude
sitting as a
Sports
family
Media
unit.
Network.
Restrooms are
Let's
available
send
and
things
are
over to our
located on
public
the
address
east side of
announcer.
the concessions building. We ask that all trash be placed in the nearest receptacle.
Actually, we'll
at
get to that here
conclusion of
momentarily,
today's
as we'll
contest.
have the
Last
national
gathering
anthem, the
with
starting
teams on the
lineups, and
field
much more.
after the game
Kickoff
will
coming
not
up here
be permitted.
in just a couple of
Thank
moments.
you for your cooperation and understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you
All right,
rise
we'll
as
take a
you're
break.
able, remove any
We will have
headwear,
the national
and
anthem
face
coming
our
up here
nation's
shortly. We'll
flag
take a
as we
break. Be
play
back with
our
more in just a
national
moment.
anthem.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Now let's meet the starting lineup.
We are
First,
back
the
here
guests
as
on the
we'll get to
scoreboard,
the starting
Roseau
lineups right
Rams.
now.
Starting at defensive back, a senior, number 4, Nolan Hansen. Defensive line, a junior, number 8, Galvin Helgland. At linebacker, a senior, number 10, Jed Dunham. At linebacker, a junior, number 16, Steele Walsh. At defensive back, a senior, number 21, Garen Schumacher. At linebacker, a senior, number 22, Ben Olson. At the defensive line, a senior, number 24, Aiden Walsh. In the defensive line, a junior, number 67, Alex Wensloff. In the defensive line, a junior, number 72, Carter Christensen. In the defensive line, a junior, number 77, Wyatt Aronson. And in the defensive line, a senior, number 79, Waylon Teague. Head coach of the Rams, Matt Hedden. Assistant coaches, Keith Janicki, Rob Weisner, Todd Wensloff, and Calvin Giles.
As there you see the Barnesville Trojans over in the west end of Jim Goda Stadium.
All right, Trojan fans, the Trojans are foregoing individual introductions. And so here is your Barnesville Trojans!
Seeing more teams do that as
The Barnesville Trojans.
they just come out as a team,
the
and
Barnesville football
certainly
family.
certainly like that. It kind
Head
of
coach the
it's
Trojans, Brian
kind of
Strand, assistant
really
coach of Phil Trowbridge, Jason
emphasizes
Strand,
the
Nick
team
Farr.
aspect of it, and not so much just one person or one particular individual. Of course, the Trojans have had great success. Trips to the Twin Cities. Of course, there'll be no trips to the Twin Cities this year. It'll be just basically it'll end with section play, and we certainly hope that will carry through here until the end of November.
These individuals are registered by the Minnesota
It's kind of
State
ironic
High School
that
League. Officials play an important
initially
role
the
in
Minnesota
every
State High
contest.
School League
We ask that you continue to
thought
show your
about
appreciation
trying to go to
throughout the
spring
game by showing
football,
great sportsmanship.
and there was a question of, would fields be ready in March and April? But you'd have turf fields like this one. Fergus Falls has one, Alexandria among others, some of the college facilities as well. And lo and behold, we're into about halfway through this abbreviated regular season, and wouldn't you know it, these turf fields are going to be used in earnest coming up here in the next couple of weeks. But it's good to have these available and at your disposal. As we mentioned, the Trojans won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. As for Barnesville, 77 Nolan Rick will kick it off the 40-yard line. Pair of men back deep for the Rams in the forest green jerseys, forest green pants, forest green numerals on those road white jerseys. Pair of men back deep for Roseau. Jed Dunham, one of them, back at around the 10. And looks like Garen Schumacher back at the 10-yard line. Rick has it teed up with the 40. And about ready to get this one underway. There's the approach. And we are underway. Dunham will take it to the 15-yard line. Return heads left to the 20. Up the left side, 25, and out to around the 28-yard line.
Returned by the Rams, number 10, Jed Dunham.
Jed Dunham about 11 on the return to the 26-yard line.
20, Braden Bredman.
As on the stop
First
for
and 10 for the
Barnesville,
Rams.
Braden Bredman, 5'11", 140-pound sophomore, and a first and 10 of the 29, so about 15 on the return. And for the Roseau offense, as we mentioned, they'll use two different quarterbacks between Dunham and 13 Race Knockenmoose will be used primarily at quarterback. They'll go with a 5-man defensive front. Barnesville goes with 3 on D. It'll be first and 10 at the 29-yard line. They will start with Dunham in the gun, send a man in motion. Across the field, direct snap, Dunham tries the left side, and good pursuit there by the Trojans, and Dunham will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Host of Trojans into the tackle will bring up second down at about 10. See where they mark it. It'll
Loss
be back.
of 1 on the play brings up
second and 11
for the Rams.
We'll bring up second and 11. Just underway in this one. A loss of a yard will bring up second down and 11. Three receivers set. They will split out. Steele Walsh wide to the right side. Two receivers short side of the formation. A wing on the right side and second and long. They will send a man in motion. Ben Olsen comes in motion, takes the handoff on the jet sweep. Has to turn back inside, force back inside.
Number 22, Ben Olsen.
And Olsen wrapped up.
Tackle on the plate by the Trojans. Number 45, Ethan Larson.
Ethan Larson into the stop will bring up
Brings
third
up
down.
3rd and 10 for the Rams.
Get back
From their
to
29-yard line.
back to the 29-yard line. Bring up third and about 10 coming. So a pickup of about a yard for Olsen is that Barnesville defense. A 3-4, sometimes a 3-5 look. Look at that Barnesville defense with Cameron Heng as a corner. On that front line, Ethan Larson at defensive end. 55, Eric Ackerson, the other defensive end as well. 3rd and 10 for Roseau, wing on the left side. On the 29, direct snap. Back to throw, Knockenmoose, and he's going to be sacked back and around the 24-yard line.
Quarterback number 10, Jed Dunham, is brought down.
Ethan Larson coming off the edge that time with a sack. That'll be back at around the 23-yard line, and it will be 3 and out. Knockenmoose in at quarterback, and
4th and 16 for
they
the
will
Rams.
use both those
From the
quarterbacks, and it
23-yard
kind of
line.
just depends on the situation. It'll be 4th down as we're inside of 10 minutes to go. 3 and out of that opening series for Roseau, and the Trojans should get pretty good field position. It's Tonsville back in punt formation around his 45 as Roseau up to the line. It's like Dunham will kick. He's back inside his 20 at the 15-yard line. Tonsville moves up the other side of the 50. Low snap, digs it out, and a low kick. A line drive kick that hits on the turf, and it's going to be downed at around inside the 35-yard line.
Ball's down by the Rams.
And it'll be 1st and
Number
10.
21, Darren Schumacher.
Garen Schumacher downs it at the 34-yard line. A short kick inside of 20 yards. And
1st and 10 for the Trojans from the Ram 34-yard line.
with 9.5 minutes to play, 9:30 and counting, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of Roseau. So Barnesville, pretty good field position to get things started. 3 backs in the backfield behind quarterback Adam Tonsfeld. I'll go with double tight ends, that very tight formation that Ryan Strand likes to run. And we've got movement. Both sides move. We'll see who jump first, and it will be encroachment against Roseau.
Encroachment on the Rams. Brings up 1st and 5 for the
So it'll be
Trojans.
1st and 5.
Ram
Offsides against
29-yard
Roseau.
line.
We'll move it inside the 30, to the 29-yard line. They'll be heading to the east end zone. Yesterday, Mike Mason was here getting the equipment and the video tested out. They had not cleared off the field, and I was kind of saw some of that video, and now they've kind of got things cleared off and actually in pretty good shape on 1st down. Handoff right side. No, Tonsville keeps it to the outside of the 25. Nice
Ball
job
kicked
on
by
the
the
fake that
quarterback,
time.
Number 5, Adam Tonsville.
Tonsville faking inside
He's
and
tackled on the play by the
gets
Rams.
out to
Number
about the
24, Aiden Walsh.
25-yard line. Walsh on the tackle. Brings up second at about 6. And with all that multiple
Pick up a
movement in
40
that
yards, brings up
tight
2nd and 1
formation,
for
you
the
do have
Trojans.
to kind of read
From the
your
Rams'
keys
25-yard
defensively
line.
and keep an eye on things. As Barnesville will go with 3 backs in the backfield. We'll go with Bredman, Aaron Scheifert, and Cameron Heng. Make it 2nd and 1, beg your pardon. It was 1st and 5 on that one as Tonsville keeps it right side. No, it's on the fullback dive. It'll be enough for a 1st down.
Trojan carry by number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert on the carry. On the plunge of a 1st down. 1st
Tackle on
and
the
10
play
now.
by the Rams, number 10, Jed Dunham.
Jed Dunham on the tackle. They'll mark it at the 16-yard line.
That's
so
a
it's a
Trojan.
pickup of 5 at a 1st down.
From the 21-yard line of the Rams.
8:35 and counting here in the opening quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 16-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. Tight end to the left side is Joey Mark. They'll go double tights. 5 up the line for Roseau. They'll go with a 5-3-3 defense. Handoff up the middle, spinning away from a tackler inside the 15.
Trojan
On the
by
carry,
number
it's
20,
Bredman. And Bredman will fight his way down
Tackle
to
on the
around
play by
the
Rams, number 79,
15.
Waylon Teague.
As on the stop, Waylon Teague, number 79, 6'1", 190 to senior, out to the 15-yard line. He'll bring
Pick
up
up a 6 yards.
2nd down. It'll be
brings up
2nd and 4.
for the Trojans.
So Bredman's first
From the
carry,
Ram
a pickup
15-yard line.
of 6. Last week, Get the numbers here on Bredman as they come up to the line. It'll be 2nd down and 4 now at the 15-yard line. Tonsfeld on the plunge. No, Tonsfeld keeps it, spins away from the defender, and
by the quarterback,
should have it up for a first down. So Tonsfeld on the carry and should be close to a first down, and it will be.
Alex Winslow. That's a Trojan.
And it will be a first down. So they restart the clock. 7:38 and counting, and it will be a first down. 1st and 10 for Barnesville as Tonsfeld picks up close to 6 on that run, and it will be first down and goal at the 10-yard line. 3 backs lined up in the backfield. It's Tonsfeld back after not being in action last week. Some movement. Looks like one of the down linemen moved for Roseau, and it will be a encroachment again. Second offside penalty here on this drive for Roseau.
Brings up first and 5. First and goal from the 5-yard line.
First and goal now at the 5-yard line with 7:24 to go. As they will start up the clock once again. Try and get the clock synced up. 1st and goal now at the 5. 3 backs lined up, double tight ends. The left side behind Tonsfeld. Tonsfeld turns between the hashes and goes in for a touchdown.
Number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
So Tonsfeld faking on the handoff inside, turning at the hash and goes in for the Barnesville touchdown. So it'll be 5 yards on the touchdown for Adam Tonsfeld. 5-play drive for Barnesville. They go 5 plays in just under 2.5 minutes with 7:07 to go here in the opening quarter. 6-0 and 2-point conversion coming here for Barnesville. Tonsfeld back to throw, floats it right side. He got 2 guys there, and it is incomplete. Had 2 guys headed out to the right side that time. Ethan Larson, the tight end.
Two-point contempt.
And off his
is no good.
Hands and incomplete, and the conversion fails with 7:05 to go. Make it actually 7:07 to go here in the opening quarter.
Your score was 7 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Barnesville jumps out to the early lead. Correction on that, 6-0 in favor of Barnesville. We'll take a break. Be back with more in just a moment.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
As we come back, 6-0 in favor of Barnesville as they missed on the 2-point conversion. Drive goes 5 plays, 34 yards in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Tonsfeld goes in 5 yards for the touchdown. Had 4 carries on that drive. Rick has it teed up at the 40, and there's the boot. Kick towards the near side on the return to the 9-yard line. On the return goes Schumacher. Heads left 15, turns back, and gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Garen Schumacher.
So Schumacher, short return. We have a Trojan down around the 15-yard line.
Joey Mark.
And will be 1st and 10 as I can see who the injured Trojan is. Kind of like he's holding his knee at around the 15-yard line. So Roseau on their second offensive series went 3 and out and really had a tough time getting anything established. Schumacher to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Roseau offense will get to work here. 7 minutes exactly to go in the opening quarter. 6-0, and checking to see who the injured Trojan is that went down on that kickoff. As the training staff working on the injured Trojan will take a quick timeout while they take a look at the and work on that injured player. We'll take a break. Be back with more of our Minnesota high school football coverage. Barnesville and Roseau, 6-0 Trojans. We'll take a break. Be back in just a moment here at the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Injured Trojan, that is 55, Eric Ackerson. So Ackerson gets a nice hand as he's off the field on his own power as we welcome you back here to Jim Goda Stadium at Moorhead High. And had somebody messaging in the live stream asking why are they playing here? Well, after the snow that hit the last couple of days, the field's been covered in snow and just not ready to play. Hopefully by next week, some warmer conditions and hoping to warm things up here to melt some of that early fall snow. Dunham out of the gun, 1st and 10 now at the 23-yard line. Dunham fakes on the jet sweep and will keep it up the middle in a nice carry.
Quarterback number 10.
Gets out between the hashes to about the 30-yard line. Faked on that wide receiver sweep, kind of that jet sweep look.
Number 70.
Picks up 7 to the 30-yard line.
Jordan
Kroll into the stop for Barnesville.
Pickup of 8 yards brings up 2nd and 2 for the Rams.
Give him the 30, close to the 31-yard line. Will be coming up a 2nd down. Let's call it a long 2 at the 31-yard line. 6.5 minutes to play. They will go with a 3-receiver set once again. Steele Walsh slot to the right side. Knockin moves to the right as well. Handoff up the middle and close to a 1st down. Aiden Walsh on the carry.
Roseau carry by number 24.
Close to the marker.
Tackle in the play by the Trojans, number 81, Joey Mark.
Joey Mark on the stop for the Trojans out to around the 33-yard line, and they will signal 1st down. So
from
Walsh
the 33-yard line
picks up a couple, and it'll be 1st down. And around to the 33-yard line as Roseau, as we mentioned, lost to Hawley a couple of weeks ago, 28-14 as on that matchup. Aiden Walsh led Roseau with 41 yards on 14 carries. 1st and 10 of the 33-yard line. Steele Walsh slot to the right side with Knockin Moose, who can also be used at quarterback wide to the right. Man comes in motion. They hand off on that jet sweep. No, Dunham keeps it, bouncing off the first tackler. And
number 10, Jed Dunham.
Gets about a yard to the 34.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Aaron Schiefert into the stop, 6'3", 200-pound senior.
2nd and 9 for the
Pickup
Rams.
of a yard for Dunham. He has
From
3
the
carries,
34-yard line.
10 yards by our numbers, and they'll bring up 2nd down and 9 coming here for Roseau. 5:20 enrolling here in the 1st quarter, and Barnesville took advantage of a stop defensively on 3 and out. Took that short field, helped out by a couple of offside penalties, and jumped out to the early lead. Nolan Hansen wide to the left side, 3 receivers set. Ben Olson, the back to the right of Donovan the gun. Man comes in motion. They'll give to that back up the middle across the 35, brought down at the left hash out to about the 36-yard line. Pickup of a couple as Olson on the carry.
Play with the number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert again to the stop. They'll mark it at the 36. Wyatt Roller, 5'6" senior, into the tackle as well for Barnesville. It'll be 3rd down and about 7 here for Roseau
on the 36-yard line.
What will be, by our numbers, the 6th play of the drive coming here for Roseau. Kind of trying to take a piece out of Barnesville's playbook here and see if they can get that ground game established and keep the Barnesville defense on the field. They kind of try and spread you out a little bit with a little bit of multiple movement, and they'll send the slot receiver in motion again. As on the keeper, Dunham is stacked up maybe to the 39-yard line.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans, number 81.
Joey Mark on the stop.
And number 72.
But really, Cole Swenson did the nice job there. 6-foot senior, 205 pounds. He kind of blew that play up, kind of forced things and forced the quarterback back to the inside. Dunham picking up a couple. It will be
4th and 4 for the
fourth down. 4th and 4 coming here for Roseau.
Line.
It's inside of 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. As temperatures upper 20s, right around 30 today. That sunshine does help to give you a little bit of warmth, but you look at the crowd down below in the bleachers at Jim Goda Stadium. Got that little bit of a breeze as well. That it feels like November or December as Steele Walsh is ready to punt. He's back at around his 25-yard line. There's the kick, where the wind's going to knock that one down. Tonsfeldt's going to let it go. It'll take a bit of a Roseau bounce and will be downed at the 40-yard line.
By the Rams, number 13, Race Knockenmoose.
Knockenmoose downs it
for the Trojans.
3:17 to play in the ball at the 40-yard line. As it will be 1st and 10 here for Barnesville. They'll have very good field position again, this time on their own 40-yard line with 3:17 to play. That drive took nearly 4 minutes off the clock. 1st and 10 for Barnesville at their own 40-yard line with a 6-0 lead. Again, this game moved to Jim Goda Stadium due to field conditions. Yes, snow making things unplayable in a lot of area fields, especially in the Minnesota side. North Dakota too, but Lakes Country got hit hard in some spots. Double tights, 3 backs behind Tonsfeldt in that tight formation. 5 up the line for Roseau on 1st down. Tonsfeldt back to throw, floats it left side, man is open, trying to get underneath it, catching at the 35 and heading downfield. It's going to be a Barnesville touchdown.
Trojan touchdown!
Joey Mark got free, faking to 2 backs, and Mark releasing downfield, and he had to play that like an outfielder to try and kind of get underneath it, made the catch, and had a free path on the near side for the touchdown. I think it was just the question. He was wide open. It was just trying to get underneath it. He goes, I'm trying to find trying to make almost like a fair catch on that one. Just trying to get underneath it.
60-yard touchdown.
And once he gathered it in, he had lots of green space to take him there to the painted turf for the touchdown. One play in the Trojan strike as they go to the air for the first time. They did not complete a pass last week, didn't need to. And now the 2-point conversion coming. So the 2-point conversion. And Barnesville's going to take a timeout here.
Timeout, Barnesville.
So the Trojans will take their first charge timeout. We'll take a break as well. 3:07 to go as Mark 60 yards from Tonsfeldt. The Trojans with a 12-0 lead. We'll come back with the 2-point conversion here in just a moment. High school football on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
As we come back, 2-point conversion will be coming up here with a 12-0 Barnesville advantage. Again, you're so defensively, you're so worried about what, the multiple movement, what you're going to see in the backfield with that run game, and every once in a while, especially on 1st down, kind of going to, I guess, the closest thing to play action there for the Trojans. Every once in a while, you can hit one, and they did with the tight end there. They go double tights on the 2-point conversion with Ethan Larson tight end to the right side, Mark to the left on the 2-point conversion. Toss left side, the ball is dropped, picked up by Tonsfeldt to the 10. He reverses field to the 15, got to throw it. There's a man wide open and good for the 2-point conversion. Aaron Scheifert for 2.
Pass from number 5, Adam Tonsfeldt, to number 28, Aaron Scheifert.
There's Scheifert making the catch. That started as a mess. The toss to Cameron Hang, he dropped it at around the 10, and lost his footing on the turf. Tonsfeldt picked it up and just calmly retreated, went back, almost back between the 15 and the 20-yard line, and had a pair of receivers there and caught on the 2-point conversion in Barnesville. That's not how it was diagrammed, but the result ended up just beautiful. 2-point conversion, good. It is now a 14-0 lead. Kickoff coming up here in just a moment. We're back with more after this.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal. Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
$14-0 your score on that 2-point conversion, which started with the dropped toss, but it's kind of like a play a drop in the dirt when you were playing sandlot football. Just have to improvise a little bit, and that's where having a veteran quarterback and like having another coach on the field in Townsville to not panic and realize, hey, we do not have, we didn't throw a forward pass or anything like that. We still have the play in hand. There's Rick with the approach, and there's the boot. And it is low and picked up. Schumacher at the 15-yard line as he was down on the turf.
Rick's kick is returned by the Rams, number 21.
Schumacher gets out and is tackled inside the 20-yard line.
Number 27, Wyatt Roller.
Wyatt Roller into the stop. He was down with one knee in the turf, but not when he caught it. He lifted the knee up, caught it around the 15-yard line, but it is a short return, just a couple of yards on the return, and with 3:01 to go here in the opening quarter, it is now 14-0 in favor of Barnesville. They've taken advantage of really very good field position, 94 yards in total offense, and they've done so on 6 offensive plays so far. As it will be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Their drives have started at their own 29, their own 17 now, and previous drive was on their own 23-yard line. So Rams go to work here on 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Steele Walsh right to the right side. 3 receivers set, and we have a whistle, and there'll be a timeout. Timeout Rams.
Timeout Roseau.
So the Rams will take a timeout. They're first, and we will do the same as well here with 3:01 to go in the opening quarter. 14-0 Barnesville. Take a break. Be back with more after we take this timeout.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
So, from their 17-yard line.
First charge timeout to Roseau. 1st and 10 now at the 17-yard line. Dunham. Make it Knockenmoose now at quarterback. Knockenmoose from the 10. Looks left, fires underneath. Caught. Turning upfield 25. It'll be close to a first down. As they get out to, they are going to give him a first down.
To number 16, Steele Walsh.
Steele Walsh on the catch is
That's a Roseau first down.
Finds Walsh for 10 and a first down. So first down, that is for Roseau.
27-yard line.
Their second first down of the game, and it's now 1st and 10. Left hash 27-yard line, so Knockenmoose, who had one snap earlier at quarterback, man comes in motion. Knockenmoose will keep it, turns upfield to 30. He has some room, 35. Flag down the near sideline. Knockenmoose at midfield into Barnesville territory and is finally hauled down at around the 40-yard line.
Number 13, Race Knockenmoose.
This one might be coming back. Might have been a hold on the outside.
On the play.
Bredman hauled him down at around the 40-yard line. Nice job there on the quarterback keeper, faking on the option and tucking it under himself, but a good chunk of this, if not all of it's coming back. It'll be a hold against Roseau. So the penalty will be 10 from the spot of the foul. The 3rd penalty against Roseau this afternoon for 20 yards.
On the Rams.
And the hold will move them back. How far are they heading back? All the way back to the 17-yard line.
For the Rams. From their 17-yard line.
It'll be first down, and we'll call it 1st and 20. 1st and 10 now with 2:25 to play here in the opening quarter. It'll be First and 20, so a nice run. They picked up about 32 on that run, but got called back. Dunham now in at wide receiver, with Knockenmoose getting some snaps now at quarterback. On first down, Knockenmoose, near side Dunham, turns upfield 20, 25. Tonsfeld, one of the
pass is complete.
One of the
number 13,
Trojans to bring him down.
Number 10, Jed Dunham.
So Dunham's been used some at quarterback.
On the play by the Trojans, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld, number 28.
Definitely have some versatility there as they get out to about the
9 yards,
26-yard line. So they get 9 back.
12.
As Dunham picks up 9, they get a good chunk of it back. It'll be second down.
From the 26-yard line.
Call it 11. Inside of 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 14-0 Barnesville to be second down and long. Second, let's call it 11 now. At around the 26-yard line. Wing on the left side. Knockenmoose out of the gun. On the keeper left side. Trying to get to the edge. Is going to be chased down.
Quarterback number 13.
Nice job there to chase him down there for Barnesville. Cole Swenson able to eventually track him down.
Number 72, Cole Swenson.
It'll be third down as it goes back to the 21-yard line. So the line to gain the 37. It'll be third and about 16 coming as Knockenmoose was
17 for the Rams.
Just looking for
from the 21-yard line.
Room to roam, and nice job really to pursue there by the Trojans. It's a loss of 5, and he just was looking for a sliver of room either at the numbers or kind of out towards the left hash. It'll be third and about 16 coming inside of a minute to go here in the quarter. And it'll be third down and long here for Roseau. Dunham wide to the right side. And they took too much time. It'll be a delay of game will be the call against Roseau.
Delay of game on the Rams.
So that backs them up 5. We'll bring up third and about 22 now.
Brings up third and 22 from the 16-yard line.
Line to gain is the 38. So after picking up a first down early in this drive and that long run, had not crossed the 50 yet offensively, and that run negated by the penalty, and now they're backed up once again. Barnesville's really won the field possession battle, taking full advantage here on third and long. Knockenmoose looks left, fires it is off the hands of the intended receiver. Incomplete, was trying to find the slot receiver, Steele Walsh.
Steele Walsh is incomplete. Brings up fourth and 22 for the Rams.
And it'll bring up fourth down.
From their 16-yard line.
It's actually 19.6 seconds left, so we'll get the clock updated accordingly. Knockenmoose went 2 of 3 on that drive for 19 yards in the punt unit. Will come out here for Roseau. Steele Walsh to punt. He's back at his 5-yard line. Again, Barnesville should get excellent field position here. Tonsfeld setting up shop. There's the kick. Line drive, trying to kick into the wind, taken by Tonsfeld, 45-yard line. Turns upfield, looking for some space, trying to get to the edge. Well pursued by the Rams, near side 30, 25 down the sideline, and is out of bounds.
Dunham's punt is
stepped out back at the 25-yard line. With 4.2 seconds left, he was trying to get to the edge and trying to get to the corner. We do have a penalty flag down as well, so we'll check and see what the flag is about. But a nice job on the return. The flag back around the 20-yard line over in the opposite side of the field at the numbers. It'll be personal foul against the Trojans. But Tonsfeld kind of was very patient in his steps.
19-yard return by the Trojans, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
Trying to get around the corner to the near side, able to stretch it out, and was knocked out around the 25-yard line. Personal foul, 15-yard penalty is the first penalty against Barnesville today. And we'll see where if they will take it from and move it back from the end of the play. Ryan Strand, head coach of the Trojans, out onto the field.
Personal foul on the Trojans.
So that'll move it back, I believe, from the end of the play. So it's still going to be pretty good field position here for the Trojans with 4.2 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Drives to start on the Roseau 34, the Barnesville 40 when they hit the tight end for the touchdown and hit Joey Mark for 60 yards, and they'll start now on the Roseau 40.
First and 10 for the Trojans from the Ram 40-yard line.
So first and 10 of the 40, what more than likely will be the final play of first quarter. That offensive line for Barnesville. Trojans with 63 Mason Moen at left guard. 3 backs in there on first down at 10 from the Roseau 40-yard line. And tiptoes in motion to the right side. Hand off up the middle. 30, and it'll be a first down.
Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert on the carry, and he'll have it up for a first down as he
That's the end of the first
turns
quarter.
his way to around the 28-yard line.
14, the Roseau Rams 0.
Pickup of 12 for Schiefert, and that'll end the first quarter of play. So a solid opening stanza here for Barnesville. As Schiefert with a first down, they'll be inside the 30 when we come back for the second quarter after 1. Here from Jim Cota Stadium
12 yards on the
at
carry
Moorhead
for number
High,
28,
14-0 Barnesville. We'll be back in just a moment.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
28-yard line.
Second quarter underway. Schiefert picked up 12 on that first down run. He has 2 carries and 17 yards, 14-0. And first and 10 from the 28-yard line on the fullback plunge. Good haul up the middle, 25 to the 20 and down to the 15-yard line.
Number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert again.
Tackle on the play with number 10, Jed Dunham. That's a Trojan.
Dunham brings him down inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So Schiefert.
15-yard pickup by Schiefert.
15, that'll be
first and 10 for the Trojans from the Rams 13-yard line.
13-yard line, 2 plays. That fullback plunge up the middle and a first down. Now 4 first downs 4-2 in favor of Barnesville. No turnovers, 1 penalty, 15 yards for the Trojans. The Rams 4 penalties for 25. First and 10 inside the 15. Call it the 13-yard line. 3 backs, Tonsfeld bobbles the snap and
fumbles recovered by the quarterback number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
We'll lose a yard. And I'll bring up second
Loss
and 11.
Of a yard brings up second and 11 for the Trojans.
Just a couple of blemishes so far. It's been a pretty effective first half so far here for Barnesville. They dropped a snap at a 2-point conversion, but they improvised and got that and pulled out a little too quickly there and dropped the snap. So that Barnesville offensive line. You see 71 Marcus Paul at right tackle. Second down and 11 at the 14-yard line. 3 backs in there. Handoff up the middle inside the 10 on the carry.
Trojan Cameron Hang. 29, Cameron Hang.
As Hang will get inside the 10 to around the 8.
Number 4, Nolan Hansen.
Hansen into the tackle. Pickup of 6 there for Hang, and it'll bring up third down.
Pickup of 6 yards on the
call
play.
It 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Trojans. From the Roseau 8-yard line.
10.5 minutes to go here in the first half, 14-0 on the 3rd offensive series for the Trojans. They held the ball for a little over 2.5 minutes in that first quarter. 3 backs in there with Tonsfeld and movement. And Roseau might have, like they may have jumped again.
Encroachment on the Rams.
And it is going to be encroachment. And that should be enough, and it will be for a first down. So free 5 yards there. It's the 3rd time Roseau has been called for jumping off sides. It'll be 1st and goal now at the 3.
That's
so
a Trojan.
It'll be first and goal at the 3. So 1st and goal at the 3.
From
3 backs with
line.
Bredman. Schiefert and Heng lined up in the backfield. Double tight ends. Tonsfeld. Handoff, stretch play right side as Heng gets in for the touchdown.
Trojan touchdown! Number 29,
Cameron Hang goes in for the touchdown. He's able to get around the corner, 3 yards for the score, and it's now 20-0 Barnesville. Handoff almost had like a sweep, able to get a round right in and good for the touchdown. 2-point conversion coming. Schieffer got it started with a pair of first down runs. Offside penalty gave him 5 free yards as well. Meyer numbers a 5-play drive as Barnesville will go 4-2. They're 1 for 2 on conversions so far this afternoon. It'll be Bredman in motion. And into the 2-point conversion.
Extra
is
point
Schieffer.
is good. By the Trojans, number 28, Aaron Schieffer.
Schieffer goes into the 2-point conversion.
9:45 to go in the half. The Barnesville Trojans
9:45 to go here in the first half. 9:45 Barnesville. 3 possessions and 3 scores. They have a 22-0 lead. We'll be back with more football in just a moment.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Park Christian and Warren Alvarado Oslo
Kick
at
it
7.
out for the Trojans. I'll say his first name, you say his last. Number 77,
Nolan Rick will boot it from the 40-yard line. Pair of men back deep for the Roseau Rams as well. And there's the boot. Little pooch kick and fair catch called for. And, well, did he call for a fair catch? No, ball came out. And we'll see who's got it. And the Trojans come up with the ball. Cameron Hang has the ball.
Trojans, number 29, Cameron Hang.
That's recovered by Barnesville. It was a pooch kick. It looked like one of the Trojans might have been outside. He might have gotten ahead of the ball on the kickoff, but the ball recovered by Barnesville at the 33-yard line. So we'll go down as a turnover. Hang came away with the football.
One more time for Cameron Hang, number 29.
And Barnesville gets it back again in Roseau territory.
1st and 10 for the Trojans from the Ram 34-yard line.
They'll start from the Roseau 34. It's their 4th offensive series and the 3rd that will start in Ram territory. I thought he called for a fair catch, but apparently not. Then got hit. Ball came out. And a mad scramble for it and recovered by the Trojans at the 34-yard line. Almost like that whole play kind of was in slow motion and Barnesville reacting and coming up with a football. Double tight ends. To the left is Joey Mark. To the right side is Ethan Larson on 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Bredman on the carry. 30, bouncing off a tackler and
Trojan carry by number 20, Braden Bredman.
7 close to 8 on that first down run.
Tackled on the play by the Rams, number 24, Aiden Walsh.
Walsh in the tackle. Be second and about 2 as
and number 13,
Bredman.
Race Knockenmoose.
2 carries, 14 yards. He's 4 different ball carriers.
3 for the Trojans.
65 yards on the ground by our numbers. 2nd down and 2 now from the 27-yard line. 5-man front, 5-3-3 in the defense, and all 11 guys within about 6 yards of the line of scrimmage. Right side. Actually, they fake on the play to the outside and on the
Trojan
carry.
by number 28.
First down.
Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert on the carry.
That's a Trojan.
It will be a
Pick up
first down to the
yards.
20-yard line.
Tackle on the play by number 13, Race Knockenmoose.
Knockenmoose on the tackle as Schiefert on the carry.
For the from the Ram 19-yard line.
Called the 19-yard line, so Schiefert picks up 8 on that run. 4 carries, 40 yards by our numbers. 6 first downs now for the Trojans, and quickly into the red zone at the 19-yard line. 8.5 to go here first half, but all Trojans leading 22-0. Movement again. And a movement simultaneously on both sides, and this time it'll be called on the Trojans.
Penalty on the Trojans.
False procedure call. Be 1st and 15.
1st and 15 for the Trojans from the Ram 24-yard line.
So back to the 24-yard line, 1st and 15. So we approach 8 minutes to go first half. 22-0. Hang, Schiefert, and Bredman, 3 backs in the backfield. And all 11 guys within about 5-6 yards of the football. Tonsfeld will keep it. Trying to get to the edge and does. To the 15, outside Tonsfeld. Trying to get to the pylon and is in for the touchdown.
Trojan touchdown!
Tonsfeld able to get to the edge and score for the touchdown.
Number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
28-0. Longest run of the game there for the Trojans. They break one for 24. When he gets out to the edge, and again, has great vision and just exceptionally smart out there, as once he was able to get to the outside and came a race and goes in for the 2-point conversion. It's now 28-0. So the 2-point conversion coming. 4 possessions, 4 scores. Hang in motion. Schiefert turns back inside of the hash and is in for the 2-point conversion.
Is good by the Trojans. Number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert had the option to go outside, but cut it into the hash.
With 7 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the half.
The 2-point conversion good.
30, the Roseau Rams 0.
Barnesville 3 of 4 in conversions. All Trojans right now, 7:56 to go here in the second quarter.
One more time for Adam Tonsfeld.
30-0 in favor of Barnesville.
Run.
Back with more high school football in just a moment.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different, it is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Three-play drive, 3 plays, 34 yards in a minute, 49 seconds. Tonsfeld, 24 yards for the touchdown. 2-point conversion good as well, and it's now 30-0 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Midwest Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, some of the folks bringing this coverage to you wherever you might be today, and limited attendance for games, and it's certainly, we're providing a service here that folks are looking for.
Same thing, number 77, Nolan.
Rick has it teed up at the 40-yard line. There's the boot. End over end, short kick again, bounces and taken, and breaking off one tackler.
Rick's kick is returned by the
eventually going
number
down.
21, Garen Schumacher.
Schumacher took it on
Tackle
one bounce.
Play by number 81, Joey Mark.
Joey Mark on the stop, back at around the 21-yard line. So Roseau with their 4th offensive series.
From their 21-yard line.
Going back to work. 7:52 to go here in the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Roseau Rams. They 30-0 advantage.
Rams from their 26-yard line.
First and 10 now. They'll have it on the 23 6-yard line. Knock and Moose, second full series at quarterback, and we have a whistle and a timeout, Barnesville.
Timeout, Barnesville.
Trojans will take their second charge timeout. We will as well here with 7:52 to go in the first half. Trojans lead by a 30-0 score. We'll be back with more football coming up here in just a moment.
Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
As we come back, it is 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 3-man defensive front for the Trojans. Knock and Moose, back to his right. We'll send Walsh in motion. Knock and Moose on the keeper.
Ball kept by the Rams, number 13, Race Knock and Moose.
Knock and Moose to about the 30-yard line. Joey Mark, one of the Trojans, into the tackle as he'll get just shy of the 30-yard line.
Number 81, Joey Mark. And number 27, Wyatt Roller.
Roller also on the stop for the Trojans. It'll be a pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Rams.
4 on the carry. Knock and Moose
from their 30-yard line.
3 carries minus 7 yards. Been sacked one time as well. Brings up 2nd and 6. And Roseau has not crossed the 50. They have spent the entire first half in their own territory. They have picked up, by my numbers, a couple of first downs. It'll be 1st and 10 now at the 30. Into the ball game for Roseau. 39, Max Wilson is spread out wide to the left side. Knock and Moose turns.
Ball's kept by the quarterback, number 13, Race Knock and Moose.
He'll pick up 2, close to 3. Fumble on the play. Trojans say that they have it. And Roseau did get it
recovered by the Rams.
To the 33-yard line.
Pick up a 3-yard.
Knock and Moose for 3. It'll bring up 3rd and short now for the Roseau Rams.
3rd and 3 for the Rams from their 33-yard line.
It'll be 3rd and short. Roseau 2 timeouts left as Max Wilson into the game wide to the left side. 3 receivers set, 2 to the short side of the field, a wing on the left. On 3rd down, Knock and Moose will send Steele Walsh in motion. He'll take the handoff and should have it up for a first down.
Ball carried by the Rams, number 16, Steele Walsh.
Walsh in the carry. He'll get out to the 38-yard line.
That's a Roseau first down.
And a first down on the 38-yard line.
Bredman.
Bredman on the tackle.
1st and 10 for the Rams from their 38-yard line.
Walsh taking the that end around kind of fly sweep look, and he picks up 7. 3rd first down to the half by our numbers for Roseau, and they get a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 to the 38-yard line. Inside of 6 minutes to play. 30-0 Barnesville. Walsh will come in motion from left to right. He will take the handoff, and he's going to be stacked
Rams
up.
carry by number 16.
Tonsfeld, the first guy there, for about a yard.
Tackle on the play by turns number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
Knock and Moose.
Pickup of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 for the Rams.
A little bit late in kind of
from
releasing that handoff and kind of making a potential play where Knock and Moose could keep the ball and tuck it under as he gets out to the 39-yard line for a pickup of a yard, holds on to that handoff as long as he can, and then finally releasing for Walsh, and Tonsfeld wasn't fooled. Pickup of a yard to the 39 on the right hash as we approach 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So we play number 5 of the drive here for the Rams. Walsh slot to the left side, 3 receivers set. Knock and Moose rolling left, looks left, floats it deep downfield, and a double coverage. It is nearly intercepted.
Quarterback number 13, Race Knock and Moose's pass is almost intercepted by the Trojans, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
Going with the wind is Roseau this time around, kind of a west-northwesterly
intended
breeze.
For number 39, Max Wilson.
Intended
brings up
for
3rd
Wilson.
and 9 for the Rams.
Tonsfeld playing center field
from
on
the
that one.
39-yard line.
And it will be 3rd down. 3rd and 9 coming here for Roseau, but that ball kind of hanging up in the wind, but they've kind of got the wind with them here kind of a west-northwesterly winds. You see the American flag pointing off to the east, so they'll bring up third down. 1 for 1 so far in third down conversions. 3rd and 9 here from the right hash in the 39-yard line. And we have a whistle, and it'll be a timeout.
Timeout, Roseau.
Timeout, Rams. And they will take their second timeout, and we'll do the same. 4:50. Make it 4:48, beg your pardon, to go here in the second quarter. It'll be third down for Roseau when we come back, facing 3rd and 9, 30-0 in favor of the Trojans. We're back with more in just a moment.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Third and 9 for Roseau's. Our crew
3rd and
here.
9 for the Rams from their 39-yard line.
Monica running camera. Bob's here. I'm here. The gang is all here and all bundled up on third down. Shotgun snap, knock and boost. Deep drop in trouble. Wants to set up a screen and is caught at the 36-yard line and dropped at the 37.
Screen pass, number 24.
Nice
Aiden
job
Walsh.
by Wyatt Roller, intended
He's
for
brought down
Walsh.
on the play by the Trojans, number 27. Wyatt Roller.
Screenplay slow to develop.
Loss of a yard brings up 4th and 10 for the Rams.
4th and 10, a loss of a yard, and nice job by
From the
Roller to stay at
38-yard
home.
line.
Had that sniffed out, but that screenplay a little slow to develop. Walsh, the 3rd different receiver for Roseau here in the half with a catch, and that'll bring up 4th down. 1 first down, and that's it on this series, and the Rams will head out to punt. We approach 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time for the Trojans. They'll have 1 timeout to work with, and they get the ball back as Roseau with Steele Walsh will punt. He's back at his 25-yard line. Low snap, digs it out. Nearly had 1 knee on the turf. And here's that kick out. Nice punt. As that one will hit inside the 15 and will bounce all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Roseau punter, number 16,
After
Steele
kicking,
Walsh.
but
His
2-3
punt goes in
times
the
with the wind, he
end
got a
zone
chance to air that baby out. And the
for a
punt into the
62-yard punt.
Punt into the end zone, 62 yards, no return.
1st and 10 for the Trojans.
The Trojans, who have made a living in Roseau territory the entire first half, or at least for the majority of it, will now start at their own 20-yard line. 4 series and 4 scores so far for Barnesville. It's like an Abe Lincoln first half,
1st and 10
4
for the
score.
Trojans from their 20-yard line.
And not quite 7 years ago, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. You like that? Yeah, it's all up in this cranium here. 1st and 10 of the 20. But Barnesville been very efficient, scoring drives of 34, 60, 40, and 34 yards. And again, they just haven't had to use a lot of real estate. 1st and 10 of the 20-yard line. 3 backs in there. What sun we've had, kind of partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll cool things off as we get to nightfall. As on the carry, up the middle for a couple out to about the...
Trojan carry by number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Couple. Schiefert on the carry. They'll mark it at the 20...
Tackled by the
3-yard
Rams,
line.
number 22, Ben Olson.
Ben Olson in on the stop for the Roseau Rams.
Pick up a 4
Olson,
yard,
5'8".
2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
170-pound senior.
From their 24-yard line.
Schiefert on the carry for 3s and a nice first half by our numbers. 5 carries, 43 yards to lead Barnesville. As they have run totaling up by my numbers 100 yards on the ground. 2nd down at 7 now from the 23. Hang will come in motion. Brenham tries the left side and out to
Trojan
about
carry
the
by number 20,
25.
Braden Bredman.
Bredman for a
Tackle on the
couple.
play by the Rams, number 22, Asher O'Brien. Oh, number 22, Ben
Olson in with the tackle again. It'll bring up 3rd down at 5. Inside of 3 minutes to go here in the first half is...
Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Trojans.
Brings up
from their
3rd down.
25-yard line.
Situation here, if you get a first down, maybe you can open things up a little bit. You do have basically going into the wind, so I don't know if that will limit the idea of maybe throwing the ball on third down. On the sweep, Heng, well pursued by the Rams that time.
29, Cameron Heng.
Like Ben Olsen again helped to lead the way, and pickup of about a yard will bring up fourth down. Fourth at about
Tackle
4.
on the play with the Rams, number 22, Ben Olsen. And number 67, Alex Wensloff.
Alex Wensloff, 6 foot,
Brings up
190-pound
fourth and
junior.
4 for the Trojans from their 26-yard line.
Hang on the sweep for about a yard. It'll bring up fourth down. As we approach 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and Trojans not lining up in punt formation. They're going to go for it here. Well, when you're up 30-0, even deep in your own territory, you certainly have the flexibility to go for it. Tonsville trying to get to the edge. First down and more outside 35 and forced out of bounds at the 45.
Tonsville.
And when you have a quarterback like Tonsville, that certainly gives you a lot of confidence.
Tackle
19 for Tonsville in the first down.
Nolan Hansen.
First down.
19-yard pickup for number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
7 first downs for Barnesville.
From their 45-yard line.
Fourth down deep in their own territory, converting in a first down to the 45. Tonsfeld 6 carries, 53 yards, 1 touchdown, and fourth down conversion there as they'll move the sticks. Left hash, 1st and 10 now on the 45-yard line. Handoff. Bredman across midfield. Very patient running.
By number 20, Bredman.
Bredman to Roseau territory around the 48, a pickup of 7.
Tackle on the play by the Rams, number 22, Ben Olsen, number 10, Jed Dunham.
Dunham and Olsen into the tackle. Olsen been very active.
Pickup of 7 yards, brings up 2nd and 3 for the Trojans.
Had his hands in at least 3,
From
if not
the
4
Roseau
tackles.
48-yard line.
We're inside of 90 seconds. The Trojans 1 timeout left, and boy, maybe one more big play from busting it open and trying to punch in another score here before the half. 30-0 Barnesville. He'll keep it, steps up, wants to throw it, it is caught. Tight end makes the catch of the 40, outside 35. A stutter step there by Joey Mark on his 2nd catch of the game. It'll be enough for a first down.
Quarterback number 5, Adam
Tonsville able to find Mark.
To number 81, Joey Mark.
That'll be a first down to the 32-yard line.
On the play by the Rams, number 21, Garrett
16
Schumacher,
on the
number 4,
connection.
Nolan Hansen. That's a Trojan. 16-yard pass play, first.
2 catches
10
and
for the Trojans for the 32-yard line.
6 yards by our numbers for Mark. 1st and 10 now at the 32-yard line. Inside of a minute to go. Bredman in motion. Tonsville. He'll look down the middle. And Mark again. No, in and out of his hands. Trying to make that grab
5, Adam Tonsville's
down the
pass
middle.
is intended for number 81, Joey Mark, incomplete.
Between 2 defenders that time as he had it in his mitts and then trying
Defended
to
on the play by the Rams,
basically
number 21,
complete the
Garrett
catch
Schumacher.
and turn upfield, and did not completely come up with full possession of the ball that
for
time.
the Trojans from the Roseau 32-yard line.
And it'll be 2nd down. But boy, I like the play call though. He had Bredman out in the flat left side, but had Mark down the middle and just could not complete the catch. Clock stop. 37.2 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 10 now from the Roseau 32-yard line. Tonsfeld is calling the plays, and we have a whistle and a flag down. Roseau looked like they were ready to send somebody into that A gap in an inside blitz.
On the Rams.
And it'll be offside against Roseau, the 4th time they've been called for.
2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
Encroachment.
From the Roseau 27-yard line.
Rams now a total of 6 penalties for 35 yards here in the half, and that'll make it 1st and 5 from the Roseau 27-yard line. Rams at 0-3 on the year. Losses to Crookston, Hawley, and then last Thursday at home to Breckenridge. Play clock is down to 17. And it's 2nd and 5 on the 27. Double tight ends, Mark to the left side. Hands off as Bredman stumbled.
Trojan carry by number 20, Bredman.
The old turf monster got him there. Back to around the 27-yard line. Stop the clock with just under 30 seconds, 29.7 to go. And it'll be 3rd and it's like 3rd and about 6 coming here. As we'll keep it here at the timeout. They will mark it back at around the 28-yard line. So Bredman You take that hand off, and even on turf, you gotta pick up those feet, otherwise the old turf monster is gonna get you. And it did there. So loss of a yard will bring up third down and about 6. Trojans taking their third and final timeout. Clock stopped, 29.7 seconds to go. Barnesville 4 possessions and 4 scores. And facing third down here, I've already converted on a 4th down so far in this drive. 3rd and 6 on the 28-yard line. Tonsfeld back to throw, avoiding pressure. Fires one left side, coming back for the ball. And Mark making the catch. Did he hang on? Yes, he did. First down inside of the 15-yard line. Mark on the grab. And it will be a first down. They start up the clock again, down to 20 seconds. And Tonsfeld will spike it.
Tonsfeld spikes the ball.
Just under 19 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Trojans.
So Mark for 15.
From the 15-yard line of Roseau.
And we'll make it 2nd down and 10 after
from
the
spike.
From
the 17-yard line of Roseau.
Which will go down as an incomplete pass. They'll mark it at the 15-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down. Drive started back at their own 20-yard line. They've had a 4th down and a 3rd down conversion so far in this drive. 18.8 to go. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Double tight ends from the left hash. Schiefert, left side, inside the 10, inside the 5. And he'll have a first down.
That's a Trojan.
9 first downs as Schiefert down to around the 4-yard line. Again, they are out of timeouts.
From the 4-yard line.
They will start up the clock. And they'll clock it.
By the quarterback, number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
9.5 seconds left.
2nd and goal for the Trojans from the 4-yard line.
Schiefert picks up 12 on the run, 6 carries, 55 yards by our numbers. And I have 10 first downs for Barnesville now. They clock it with actually 9.5 seconds left. Our scoreboard, we try to manually stop and start it, and sometimes we don't always get in sync, but it is 9.5 seconds left here in the second quarter from the 4-yard line with time for perhaps 2 plays left. And they are out of timeouts. From the 4. As on the carry, it'll be just shy of the goal line as they try to hustle up to the line. And that'll end the first half as Schiefert stopped shy of the goal line at around the 2. And the first half comes to a close. Went 78 yards, couldn't finish into the final 2, but other than that, and that's kind of been a minor detail here in the first half for the Barnesville Trojans. Took advantage of really their defense setting up their offense with excellent field position really throughout the half. Set them up with some short fields. Very consistent ground attack between Tonsfeld, Schiefert, Haying, and Bredman. And the 4-headed monster doing the damage there. And Tonsfeld able to find his tight end for 3 catches, and Joey Mark, including a touchdown as well. So we are at the half. And all Trojans look at the second half kickoff when we come back. Barnesville 30, Roseau nothing. Back with more halftime report coming up here in just a few moments. Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools. Upload your own artwork, or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card, and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh. sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
We're at Jim Cota Stadium, Moorhead High, which will be home of a lot of high school football. One more game to follow tonight, and games tomorrow at 10 and at 1. With Wadena Deer Creek and Frazee at 10, and then West Central area and Breckenridge. That'll be a really good matchup. Both those teams unbeaten. West Central Ashby is 3-0, and Breckenridge, after a win over Roseau, I believe they're unbeaten as well, as the Cowboys at 2-0 with wins over Otter Tail Central and beat these Roseau Rams last week 39-6. That'll be the 1 o'clock game here at Moorhead High tomorrow. The 4 o'clock game with Pelican Rapids, Vikings and the Menominee-Waban Thunderbirds. That game has been canceled, will not be made up. And then Pelicans game with Wadena Deer Creek has been moved. It was going to be on the 30th, and then was moved here to Moorhead High for the 31st, and then now has been changed again. Will be on the 29th at 7 o'clock here at Jim Cota Stadium at Moorhead High. Brad Anderson with you. It is a 30-0 Barnesville lead here at halftime as we take a look at the unofficial first half statistics. First downs 10-3 in favor of Barnesville. One turnover after a Barnesville touchdown, a short kickoff that was muffed and eventually recovered. It's falling on the football, coming up with the recovery. Cameron Hang, that set up a touchdown. The recovery at the 34-yard line. That's really the closest thing to a turnover we've had. One turnover for Roseau and none for Barnesville in the first half. Penalties, 6 for 35 yards for the Roseau Rams, including 4 offside calls. The defense has jumped 4 different times. 4 offensive penalties, 10 on a hold, and then 5 for delay of game. 2 penalties, 20 yards for the Barnesville Trojans. Time of possession, Roseau, despite picking up just a couple of first downs in the first quarter, held the ball for over 9 minutes, 9 minutes, 23 seconds by our numbers in the first quarter. And then kind of the tide turned a little bit. Barnesville, on that last drive on their own 20-yard line, took the final 3:52 off the clock. And they ended up holding the ball for 8 minutes in the second quarter compared to 4 for Roseau, 13:23 for the Rams. Their time of possession compared to 10:37 for the Barnesville Trojans in the first half. Scoring drives, Barnesville went on 5 possessions, 4 touchdowns, and then stopped just shy of the goal line, a couple of yards short on their final drive as they were out of timeouts and ran out of time as Schiefert was stopped at the 2 on the final play of the half. Their scoring drives after holding Roseau to 3 and out, they went 5 plays, 34 yards in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. It was Tonsfeld on a 5-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was no good, 6-0 Barnesville. Roseau picked up 1 first down, eventually forced a punt, and Barnesville got it back at their own 40. They went to the air on first down as Tonsfeld to Joey Mart, first of 3 connections between those two, and he hit one down the left side and was all by himself, was able to get underneath that ball and make the catch and went unimpeded 60 yards for the touchdown. 1 play in 10 seconds for 60 yards. 2-point conversion was good to make it 14-0 as an unusual 2-point conversion. Handoff, Hang dropped the handoff. It was picked up by Tonsfeld. He retreated back to around his 15-yard line and was able to find Schiefert wide open in the end zone on the broken play in the 2-point conversion. It was 14-0 Barnesville with that score coming with 3:07 to go in the first quarter. And Barnesville going 5 plays, 40 yards, and 2:19 added to the lead with 9:45 to go in the second quarter, and a 3-yard touchdown run for Cameron Heng. 2-point conversion was good to make it 22-0. And Then after the pooch kick was fumbled and recovered by Hang at the 34-yard line, 3 plays, 34 yards in a minute 49. Tonsfeld for 24 yards and a touchdown. 2-point conversion was good there as well, as the Trojans 3 of 4 on conversions, in Barnesville a 30-0 advantage over Roseau here at halftime from Jim Goda Stadium here at Moorhead High. We'll take a quick timeout. We will come back with the individual numbers coming up next year for both teams. 30-0 here in our halftime report. Coverage brought to you by Dean's Bulk Service and Midwest Bank. We're back with more in just a moment.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Barnesville leads 30-0 here at halftime. They will get the second half kickoff as well. Taking a look at the individual numbers. Adam Tonsfeld for the Trojans, 3 of 6 passing, 91 yards, and he has hit Joey Mark with 3 receptions, 60 for that touchdown of the first quarter, and also catches of 16 and 15 yards, 3 of 6, 91 yards, finding the tight end Mark 3 times. Roseau's used 2 different quarterbacks, went to Race Knockenmoose in the second quarter. He was 3 of 5 in the first half for 18 yards. Receptions, 1 catch, 10 yards for Steele Walsh, 1 reception, 9 yards to Jed Dunham, who also had some time at quarterback, and then 1 reception, -1 yards on a screen pass to Aiden Walsh. So 18 yards passing for the Rams, 91 for Barnesville. And taking a look at the rushing numbers right now for Barnesville. Totaling up the numbers here, I have them 142 yards on the ground. They're led by Aaron Schiefert, 7 carries, 57 yards, including 3 yards of 10 yards or more, 12, 12, and 15 yards on the ground. 57 yards for Schiefert. Tonsfeld, 6 carries, 53 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. TD runs of 5 and 24 yards. Braden Bredman, 5 carries, 22 yards, and Cam Heng, 3 carries, 10 yards, and a touchdown run of his own for the Barnesville Trojans. So unofficially, totaling up those numbers one more time, 142 yards on the ground. They've done that unofficially on 21 carries, so that's close to 7 yards a pop, and over 200 yards, 233 in total offense unofficially here in the first half for Barnesville. Roseau on the ground. Taking a look at their numbers, they have run by my counts here for 21 yards on a total of 13 carries. 4 carries, 12 yards for Jed Dunham, who started at quarterback, also has been used at tailback and receiver. 4 carries, 12 yards for Dunham, a long run of 7. Knockenmoose, 4 carries, -4 yards, was sacked 1 time, which goes against the rushing yardage. 2 carries, 8 yards for Steele Walsh, and Ben Olson, 2 carries, 3 yards, and fullback Aiden Walsh also 1 carry, 2 yards as well here in the first half for the Roseau Rams. 21 yards on the ground, 39 yards of total offense here for Roseau in the first half of play. So that does it for the halftime numbers here from Jim Goda Stadium. We'll come back with the start of the second half. It'll be Trojan ball when we come back, 30-0. Barnesville trying to stay unbeaten as they have the lead on Roseau. We're back with the second half of play in just a matter of moments.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
30-0 is got a little bit of sun left here. Is sunny skies with sun kind of hiding underneath the clouds right now. And you get that get a little overcast sky and a little bit of a breeze. And a weather check here for you right now as we were close to 30 at kickoff, but see where we're sitting at right now temperature-wise. Yeah, right around 30 degrees, but that west-northwest wind at 14. That's kind of got that raw feel to it here. But good to be playing football. Good to be here on the turf at Jim Goda Stadium. As you see the Trojans getting ready for the start of the second half as Barnesville will be back into action coming up here next week. Scheduled to be at Barrett to take on West Central area Ashby, who the Knights will be here tomorrow. They come in 3-0 going into their matchup with the Breckenridge Cowboys, which will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and you'll be able to view that right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as the Knights with wins. They come from behind when they were down 18-0 and came back to defeat Otter Tail Central in Week 0 back on October 3rd, 30-18, then wins over Crookston and then a shutout over Staples Motley. But that is scheduled for Barrett next Friday. We'll see, kind of field permitting on that. As the Rams with Ben Johnson teed up at the 40-yard lines. We'll get the third quarter underway here in just a moment. Running time in Minnesota is going to be 35. I believe it's 35 or more, and that's just in the fourth quarter. A little bit different than North Dakota, where we were playing on the North Dakota rules. We'd be in running time, 30 or more the entire second half. Ben Johnson has a teed up with the 40. Pair of men back deep with Hing and Bredman back deep for the Trojans. There's the approach, and he was ready to kick, and that ball went right off, fell right off the tee. We're all set and ready to go, and it's not quite Lucy pulling the football away from Charlie Brown, but it kind of looked like it at the 40-yard line. Kids, watch or look at a Peanuts cartoon strip or watch the cartoon, and the comic strip, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Take two on the kickoff. Short kick, pooch kick. It is taken at the 40-yard line. Big guy handling the football out to about the 40-yard line. Cole Swenson. It's the old lineman's dream. Get the ball and let the big boy run. He gets out to the 47-yard line. Kind of a pooch kick that time, and he looked pretty comfortable handling the football. And knowing Brian Stratton, who knows, he might have something up his sleeve with that. You never know. First and 10, 47-yard line. So Barnesville, 6th offensive series today. A total of 3 of them starting in Rams territory, and this one very close to it. First and 10 of the 47. 3 backs in there. Tonsfeld back in at quarterback. Last week, Noah Krause really handled things very well in that win over Hawley. Hing turns upfield, 45, first down and more to the 40. Gets free, switches hands on the ball. He might go at the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and there's a Barnesville touchdown. One play, 53 yards for Hing. Good adjustment there, started right, able to cut back against the grain, did a good job switching hands on the ball in midstream. And Hing goes for his second touchdown today. This one for 53 yards, one play. And the Trojans add to the lead at 36-0. Well, the 2-point conversion coming. As Hing now for 53 yards, now 63 yards on the ground on 4 carries. And the 2-point conversion where Barnesville trying to go 4 for 5 on the conversions. Pitch, left side, and Schiefert is stacked up at around the 2. Had the option to try and go wide, but cut back at the hash, and the conversion fails. But second one-play drive of the game for the Trojans as Hing for 53 yards, and they add to the lead. 11:46 to go here in the third quarter. It's 36-0. We'll take a break. Be back with more football coming up in just a moment.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
One play, 53 yards and 14 seconds. That time possession also counting the kickoff as well. Hang goes 53 yards for the touchdown, and now 36-0 in favor of the Trojans. Sunshine starting to come back here at Jim Goda Stadium. Nolan Rick is teed up with a 40-yard line. They'll have Schumacher along with Jed Dunham back deep for Roseau. So 6 possessions for Barnesville, 5 touchdowns, and drive it was 2 yards shy of pay dirt. Kickoff Dunham, 15-yard line, 20 outside the numbers 25 to the 30, and makes contact and down around the 35. Good return there by Dunham, close to 20 yards.
Number 5, Adam
Tonsfeld knocked him out, 36-yard line, and Roseau back to work. Be their first offensive series.
First 10 for the Rams from the 36-yard line.
They will start at the 36-yard line. Trying to recall if they did cross the 50. They had a nice run by Knockenmoose that was called back at a penalty. I'm trying to think if they ever did get to midfield at all in the first half. They were held under 40 yards of total offense by a very stingy Barnesville defense. First and 10 from the 36-yard line. A full house setup. Dunham on the handoff.
Roseau carry by number 16, Steele Walsh.
Steele Walsh on the carry for about a yard close to 2. Bring up second down.
Tackle on the play with number 72, Cole Swenson.
Swenson into the tackle. Pickup of a couple. Walsh,
2 yards, brings up second and 8.
3 carries, 10 yards. Dunham, their leading carry, ball carrier with 12 yards. And the Rams will have second down and 8. And trying to establish that ground game. We're just kind of looking for just something positive to hang their hat on here in the second half. Trying to get on the board is get that offensive line. Mitch Lasnica, center, leads him up. It is second down and 8 from the 38 from the right hash. Full house backfield. First time really seen this look. As handoff Walsh again, able to churn his way forward across the 40 to the 41.
Roseau carry by number 16, Steele Walsh.
Nice job by Walsh, got hit, but able to keep the legs moving and churn forward. Mark into the tackle. 3 more for Walsh, brings up 3rd and 5 coming here for Roseau.
For the Rams from their 41-yard line.
Barnesville had 2 one-play scoring drives as Heng busting one for a touchdown. Cameron Heng in as a corner. Brody Gray in as a defensive back as well. Tonsfeld is a safety on the carry, and it'll be shy of the first down. And I believe that's the first carry of the afternoon, and it is for Gavin Helgeland.
Number 8, Gavin Helgeland.
6 foot, 205-pound junior for about a yard.
Number 70, Jordan Kroll.
Jordan Kroll into the tackle for the Trojans.
4 for the Rams.
So Helgeland with his first carry of the afternoon and a pickup of a yard. He'll bring up 4th down, 4th and about 3 at the 42. So we're inside of 10 minutes to go here in the third, and the Rams, why not? It's 36 love. Take a chance and go for it. Dunham with Knockenmoose wide to the right side. Single coverage out there with Hang on 4th down and 3 at the 42. Handoff left side and breaking off a tackle, getting free. It's going to be a first down at the 45. Nice run there by Walsh as he gets close to the midfield stripe. Great effort there. They had a chance to wrap him up back behind the line of scrimmage, but able to rip away from that tackler.
That's a Roseau first down.
And a nice job. First down there at midfield. Pickup of 8 there for Walsh. And he was hit behind the line of scrimmage, so he got all those yards after contact. Well done there, and able to just keep running hard. Tackle a little too high that time, and a first down to the 50 for the Rams. That is their 4th first down by our numbers on the game. And they are now at midfield. I think it's about as deep as they've been so far this afternoon. From the left hash, 1st and 10 at the 50. Dunham Back to throw. Rolling right. Run pass option 45. Fires across the middle. Tipped and picked off. Picked off by Tonsfeld. 45 midfield. He's got a caravan and he might go at the 30. 25-20. One man to try and catch him. He breaks through a couple of defenders and he'll score. Touchdown. Tonsfeld with the pick. And around the 40-yard line, looked like they had him cornered. He split a pair of defenders and spinning away for the touchdown, 60 yards in the pick six. As Tonsfeld has run for a couple.
Interception and touchdown for number 5, Adam Tonsfeld.
And now the pick six off the second Roseau turnover of the day, and it's 42-0. Touchdown comes with officially 8:39 to go here in the third quarter. Unofficially 60 yards on the pick six. And we have a penalty. Penalty is against Barnesville. A sideline violation or something, but the penalty against the Trojans, so it's going to back up. I guess they're going to take the touchdown off the board then. Didn't see the flag anywhere, but apparently, so wipe out the, oh, there it is. There, I see it, so that'll take it off the, take the touchdown off the board now. It's against Barnesville.
Penalties on the Trojans. Negates the touchdown.
So, it'll negate the interception and impressive return there by Tonsfeld, and Barnesville will get it with 8:39 to play. They will start after the penalty and the personal foul call. 15-yard penalty, which was marked off from midfield, so Barnesville will start at their own 35-yard line.
For the Trojans from their 35-yard
line. Heck of a run there by Tonsfeld, negated on the penalty, but the Trojans back to work after the second Roseau turnover of the afternoon. 1st and 10 of the 35. Tonsfeld under center. 5 up on the line for Roseau. Hang. No, it's following Hang to the outside. Handoff.
Trojan carry by number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert up the middle, plunges forward
tackle on the play
to the 40.
Number 10, Jed Dunham.
Dunham into the stop.
Pick up a 5 yards, brings up 2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
Schiefert's had a
from their 40-yard line.
Nice afternoon. 8 carries, 62 yards, and so much depth at tailback, and really need that with the style of offense that Brian Strand likes to run, but got a handful of basically 4 guys that can handle the ball, including Tonsfeld on 2nd down. Outside, 1st down and more. Across the 50, Dunham.
Number 20, Bredman.
Knocks down Bredman, but not before he crosses the 15. That'll be a 1st down. Dunham knocked him out at the Ram 45, and Bredman with his longest carry of the afternoon, 15. Barnesville, third quarter 1st down.
Number 10, Jed Dunham.
Down to the 45, that'll be a 1st down.
10-yard pickup.
7:48 counting here. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 45. Double tight ends for the Trojans. To the left, Joey Mark, Ethan Larson to the right side. Bredman in motion. Schiefert up the middle, turns his way across the 40, close to the 39-yard line. Wyatt Aronson into the tackle. Aronson 6'4", 260-pound junior to the 39. 6 on the run there for Schiefert.
From the Ram 40-yard line.
Well, it's 2nd across the 40. We'll call it the 39. Pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 just past the 40-yard lines. We're past the 7-minute mark here in the third. 42-0. Make it 36-0 Barnesville. Last touchdown taken off the boards. On the carry, across the 35, and first carry for Wyatt Roller. And Roller will have a 1st down. So he gets out to around the 30 when they have a penalty flag down. So in the vicinity of a hold. We'll check on the flag. It'll be a hold against Barnesville. Second, third quarter penalty for Barnesville. 2 penalties, 25 yards. Here in the third quarter, 4 for 45, as that'll back things up to the 44. Second and about 9 after the penalty.
Brings up second and 9 for the Trojans from the
10 from the spot of the foul, so the hold came upfield. Second and 9 from the Roseau 44. Tonsfeld fakes to Roller, looking, fires right side, man open, just
number 5
out of the reach of the tight end, Ethan Larson.
Number 45, Ethan Larson, is
bring up third down and 9.
That brings up a third and 9 for the Trojans.
Went to play action, and
44-yard line.
as good as Tonsfeld is, when he hides that ball very well in the handoff and really throws, even though they don't have to really go to the air a whole lot, he throws a nice ball. You go back to their season opening win over Pillager. Tonsfeld 3 of 4, 60 yards, but threw a pair of touchdowns. A couple of strikes to Caden Zenzen. Third down, Tonsfeld keeps it, turns back inside, and will be close to the first down, but he'll get across the 40 to around the 36.
Steele Walsh.
Along with Waylon Teague on the stop for the Rams, they get 8 of it back. It'll be fourth and about a yard.
For the Trojans from the Roseau 36-yard line.
He has great vision, very quick and shifty. And when he hits, when he's ready to turn or hit a hole or turn,
timeout Roseau.
He doesn't waste any time. Timeout. So Roseau will take a timeout. 5:53 to go here in the third quarter. First charge timeout to the Rams. Fourth and short for Barnesville coming up when we return. 36-0 Trojans. Timeout of the field. We'll be back in just a moment.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
From the Ram 36-yard line.
So it'll be fourth and a yard. The 36-yard line as we come back. Roseau taking their first timeout. Still 15 of the play clock. Roseau hustling to get a man off the field. Quarterback sneak Tonsfeld. And should be enough for a first down. And it will be a first down, Barnesville.
Hey, that's a Trojan.
And
first and 10
a yard and got it. First down.
From the Ram 35-yard line.
So Tonsfeld picks up the first down. They have a couple of fourth down conversions so far as he picked up one of the first half. I think we're 4th and 4 in their own 26 and converted on a 19-yard run back of the first half. 1st and 10. Movement, and they want to jump again. Like Carter Christensen on the D-line had an early start, and Roseau jumping again.
Brings up 1st and 5 for the Trojans.
5 times they have jumped offside and been whistled for it. And it'll be at the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 5 across the 30 at the 29. 7 penalties, 40 yards total for the Rams this afternoon. I'll bring up 1st and 5 as Ryan Martinson in tight end, left side of the formation for the Trojans. Hang in motion. Schieffer cuts back, 25, first down, following one of his own linemen, ran up his back and has a first down. As Aaron Schieffer inside the 20 to around the 18, and it will be enough for a first down. Third first down here of the quarter. And a first down to the 19. Teague on the stop. 78 yards for Schiefert. That is now 4 carries of 10 yards or more for Schiefert. 10 carries, 78 yards on the afternoon. Here come the Trojans again. 1st and 10 now in the red zone. At the 19. Martinson tight end left. Hang in motion. Third back through. Is on the carry inside the 15 goes Wyatt Roller.
Trojan carry by number 27, Wyatt
5
Roller.
close to 6.
Tackle on the play with the Rams, number 13, Race Knockenmoose.
Knockenmoose into the stop. 5 for Roller on his
and number 51.
First carry of the day.
Nelson. Pick up of 5 yards, brings up
Roller.
2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
Had 1 carry against Pillager.
Roseau 14-yard line.
Got some work at tailback last week against Hawley as we're inside of 4 minutes to go here in the third on 2nd and 5. Toss left side. Trying to get around the corner, and Hang does to the 5 and is out of bounds inside the 5.
By number 29, Cameron Hang.
Around the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. They like Hang on that toss play. He's down at the 1.
13 yards for number 29, Cameron Hang.
And it'll be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 1st and goal for the Trojans from the Roseau.
So Hang has 2
line.
touchdowns and nearly has a third. 1st and goal, or had a third. 1st and goal at the 1. 3.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter, and the Trojans knocking on the door after the Tonsfeld interception. No, the return was called back via penalty. Stuffs into the gut of Schiefert, and he is in for the touchdown.
Trojan touchdown! Number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Aaron Schiefert gets into the scoring as he punches one in for the touchdown. Good to see Schiefert rewarded as well as he has run the ball this afternoon. A 1-yard touchdown plunge, and it's now 42-0. A drive off the interception. And a slow and steady winning the race there. 5 minutes, 20 seconds time elapsed as they go 65 yards. And they will go for 2. 3 of 5 on conversion so far this afternoon. Tonsfeld, toss left side. The toss is dropped. Roller. Nice job there by nearly intercepted the toss that time. Nice job to break that up by Schumacher. And the conversion fails. He really anticipated well. They might have gotten a fingertip or 2 on that toss intended for Roller. The conversion fails, but Barnesville adds to the lead. 3:19 to go in the third. Trojans lead 42-0 here over the Roseau Rams from Moorhead High. We're back with more in just a moment.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Scoring drive, 65 yards for Barnesville, 5:20 the time elapsed on that drive.
Number 77, Nolan.
Nolan Rick ready to boot it from the 40. He's had a busy afternoon. Schumacher and it's like Knockenmoose back deep now. There's the kick, end over end. It's Knockenmoose 20-yard line. Near side of the numbers, and Roller the first guy there and brings him down around the 30-yard line.
13 Race Knockenmoose.
10 of the return for Knockenmoose, and Rams go back to work. First drive halted on The interception by Tonsfeld.
10 for the Rams from the 29-yard line.
29-yard line on 1st and 10. So once Roseau punches one in here between now and the quarter break, we'll have running time into the 4th quarter. Clock will only stop on timeouts and changes of possession. And I feel like I'm missing something, but those are the main ones. Once we get to that, 1st and 10 at the 29. Roseau trying to get it cranked up here on offense. It's Knockin' Moose will take the snaps to quarterback now. Back to throw. Plenty of time. Fires left side is incomplete. Pass trapped and incomplete. Bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback number 13, Race Knockin' pass is complete to number 10, Jed Dunham.
I'm going to say no, it's incomplete. It was intended for Dunham.
Check that, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Knockin' Moose 3 of 6, 18 yards.
From their 29-yard line.
Dunham had 1 catch in the first half. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Rams 0-3. A couple of games left on their schedule as Knockin' Moose will lead them up. Max Wilson into the game wide to the right side. A 3 receiver set. Slot left is Steele Walsh. Knockin' Moose rolling left. Trying to buy some time. Fires underneath. It is incomplete. Intended, looks like for Steele Walsh and incomplete. Check that 18 Maverick Jacobson, the intended receiver on that one, and incomplete.
Quarterback number 13, Ray Knockin' was his pass intended for number 10.
See a penalty flag down or not? Yeah, there is a penalty. It's going to be a hold against Roseau. They will take the penalty.
Holding on the Rams.
So 2nd and 20 now for Roseau. Back at the 18-yard line, holding is the infraction. 8 penalties now for Roseau.
From their 19.
For 50 yards. 2nd and 20. Back at around the 19-yard line. Knockin' Moose, rolling left, pressure coming from the edge, fires a wobbler. It is nearly caught and broken up by Tonsfeld and incomplete. Intended for Maverick Jacobson that time, as Jacobson
check that, intended for number 18. Maverick
got his hands on it. Might have been jarred free that time by Tonsfeld and incomplete. Like a shot from Tonsfeld. He tried to turn and complete the catch and bring up 3rd down and 20 with 2:56 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Knockin' Moose the play from the sidelines. Head coach Matt Hedden. As Helgland will check into the game. Come in either as a tight end or a running back here for the Rams on 3rd down and 20. Still 20 in the play clock. 3rd and 20 now at the 19-yard line with Max Wilson into the game wide to the right side. 3 receivers set. Dunham split out wide to left side. They'll play 2 safeties back deep with Tonsfeld at safety. As on the handoff, not much there. On the carry, maybe to the line of scrimmage for Helgland.
Roseau carry by number 24, Aiden Walsh.
Check that, Aiden Walsh on the carry, and he is stacked up for no gain. Walsh has his 2nd carry, and it will be 3 and out.
Brings up 4th down for the Rams.
Make it his 3rd carry, 3 carries, 10 yards.
4th and 20 from their 19-yard line.
It'll be 4th down. So the punt unit out for Roseau as the penalty backed him up as Steele Walsh will punt again. He'll be kicking into that northwesterly wind of around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Back inside his 10. It's the kick away. Fair catch called for, and Tonsfeld will let it go. It'll take a bit of a Rams bounce, and he'll be down at the 47. Punt goes 28 yards. No return.
At the
Tonsfeld quickly called for the fair catch there and just decided to let that go.
Darren Schumacher.
Well, imagine a day like today, you're kicking into the wind like that.
For the Trojans.
Yeah, that'd be like kicking a rock. You're just in a situation, just get the kick away and live to see another series. 47-yard line, so 2 minutes to go here in the, actually 2:01 to go in the 3rd, and Barnesville And we'll see some new bodies in there for the Trojans. They'll
New
start at
quarterback for
the
Trojans, number
47.
14, Brody Gray.
Brody Gray now at quarterback for Barnesville. Freshman Brody Gray in at quarterback on 1st and 10 now from the 47. Fumble loose in the backfield, and the Rams have recovered.
Fumble on the play.
Nice exchange in the
Recovered by
handoff,
the
and
Rams,
Roseau.
number 9, Aiden Severson.
Aiden Severson comes up with a recovery. So a turnover, and first Barnesville turnover of the day as Severson comes up with a recovery, and the Rams
10 for the Rams from the Trojan,
quickly
46-yard line.
get it back now, and they'll start in Barnesville territory at the Trojan 46-yard line. So a team loss of -7 there on the fumble, and be 1st and 10 now at the Barnesville 46-yard line. So Roseau needed something, they needed a little positivity there, and they come up with a fumble recovery. And it'll be 1st and 10 now at the, call it the 46-yard line. Dunham wide to the right side. 3 receivers set, Knockenmoose in the gun. Walsh in motion. Knockenmoose back to throw, in trouble, and he will be met. They meet the quarterback and a sack back on the other side of the 50.
By number 27,
Wyatt Roller with plenty of help from his friends.
Aaron
Schiefert, and I think Cole Swenson was also there as well.
Also in a tackle for the Trojans, number 70, Jordan Kroll.
Jordan Kroll also there. They all met at the quarterback
Loss of 8
that
on the
time
play.
as they get to Knockenmoose. A loss of 8 will bring up
2nd and 18.
2nd and
for the
18.
Rams
Knockenmoose sack
from
for
their
the
46-yard line.
second time. It'll be a 2nd and long now. 2nd and 18 from the 46. So we approach a minute to go here in the third. So Knockenmoose out of the gun. Steele Walsh slot to the right side. Dunham wide to the right. Knockenmoose designed roll out to the right side. Now sets up, wobbler down the right side. Dunham makes the catch at the 30 and has a first down.
Knockenmoose's pass is complete to
Nicely
number 10,
done.
Jed Dunham.
Settled under that ball and made the
Defending
catch
play for the Trojans, number 3,
inside
Aaron
the
Baker.
30. And a first down now to the 29-yard line. Now to the 29-yard line.
Pass completion, Knockenmoose to Dunham. First down, Roseau.
Let's go for
On the
25.
Trojan 29-yard line.
It's their longest play from scrimmage, I believe, on that one. Dunham with his second catch. 25. And a first down inside the 30. This is as deep as they've been in Barnesville territory all afternoon. Knockenmoose back to throw. Plenty of time. Fires underneath. Dunham the catch and tripped up to try to escape the tackler that time.
Number 13.
And gets out
Grace
to
Knockenmoose
the
number 10, Jed Dunham is complete.
23-yard line.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans, number 3, Aaron Baker.
Aaron Baker into the stop for the Trojans. Baker, number 3, 5'5", 110-pound sophomore. And final seconds ticking away here in the third.
On the Trojan 24-yard line.
Try and hustle up to the line here real quick, and they will not get the playoff in time, and that'll end the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, the Barnesville Trojans
Barnesville
42,
adds a
the
pair
Roseau
of
Rams 0.
touchdowns. Schiefert and Cameron Hang with the scores. As we head to the fourth quarter, Roseau driving as we head to the fourth. After 3, 42-0 Barnesville. We're back with more after this on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools. Upload your own artwork, or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card, and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
On the Trojan 23-yard line.
Get ready to start the fourth quarter here is Knockin' Moose rolling left. Looks underneath. It is incomplete. Trying to find the tight end, Gavin
Number 13
Helglin.
reads Knockin' Moose's pass intended for number 8.
Here we are into running time
Gavin
now into the
Helglin
fourth
is
quarter.
incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 3 for the Rams.
3rd and 3 now
the Trojan
for
23-yard line.
the Roseau Rams. 3rd and about 4 coming as we are into running time. Continuous clock. 11 and a half minutes to go here in the third. Third, let's call it 4 now from the 23-yard line. Knockin' Moose. Chest high snap, handoff up the middle. Close to the first down.
24, Aiden Walsh.
Walsh on the carry.
Tackle on the play by Trojan number 28, Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert on the stop. It will be a first down.
That's a Roseau first down.
4 carries, 14 yards for Walsh. And
first and 10 from the
first
Trojan
downs. Now 4-3 in the second half for Barnesville. 14 total for Barnesville. 6 now for Roseau. They're into the red zone for the first time on 1st and 10 at the 19. 10:45 and counting. Here in the fourth, 42-0 Barnesville. Dunham wide to the right side. Max Wilson wide left. Slot to the left side, Steele Walsh. Knockin' Moose back to his left. Takes the shotgun snap of the 25. Fires quick slant. It is caught. Dunham the catch. Dragging a defender with him inside the 5.
Pass.
He was able to drag Baker with him.
Number 10, Jed Dunham.
That's going to be a first down.
Tackle on the play
to around the 3.
Aaron Baker.
Dunham now 3 catches in the second half. That's good for 16. That'll be first and goal now.
That's a Roseau first down. First
Actually
goal
down to the 1.
The 1-yard line.
That'll be 18 on the reception there. Dunham now 4 catches on the day. 4 now for a total of 58 yards. It'll be first down and goal at the 1. Here is the Rams trying to crack the scoreboard here in the fourth. Inside of 10 minutes to play. Down 42-0. Aiden Walsh will be to the left of Knockin' Moose in the gun. Takes a helmet high snap. Sets up in the pocket. Fires. That pass knocked down and incomplete. A very tight window that time.
Pass is knocked down by the Trojans.
Batted down at the
Number
goal line.
Aaron Schiefert.
Schiefert knocked that ball down.
Second and goal.
Second and goal from the 1.
From the Trojan 1-yard line.
With the continuous clock. Clock continues to run as we approach 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play from Moorhead High. Coming up, we'll have a quick wrap-up on our post game. They'll try Dunham out there in single coverage with Baker now on second and goal from the 1-yard line. They'll send Walsh in motion from left to right. Knockin' Moose rolling left. Play stretched out well. He's going to be gang tackled and hit for a loss.
Tackled in the backfield.
It'll be third and goal as he's hit all the way back and around the
Bredman, number 14,
8, close to the 9-yard line. Bredman, the first guy there. Knockin' Moose loses 8.
Brings up third and goal for the Rams.
And third and goal at the 9-yard line. This after the fumble recovery. Roseau drive has soaked up close to 5.5 minutes off the clock, and with running time, it doesn't take much to chew up a lot of time. Third and goal now. They'll set up the slot receiver Walsh wide to the far side of the field, and third and goal at the 9. Knockin' moves back to throw. Design rollout to the right, being chased, fires underneath. It is incomplete at the goal line. Intended for the slot receiver Walsh as
pass intended for number 16,
Joey Mark with
Walsh
pressure. Looked like a design rollout anyway, but Knockin' Moose being chased by Joey Mark.
For the Trojans, number 29, Cameron Heng.
And it'll bring fourth down and goal from the 9. They'll line up on the left hash.
Fourth and goal for the Rams from the Trojan 9-yard line.
It'll be fourth down and goal. So the pass to Dunham got down to the 1, an incomplete pass. Loss of 8 on the rollout attempt by Knockin' Moose, and all of a sudden they're facing fourth and goal from the 9-yard line. Wilson wide left. We'll see if they can get to Dunham out of the outside. Maybe a fade route. They're looking that way. Rolling right, Knockin' Moose. In trouble. Escapes one defender. Ball stripped away by Mark and taken by the Trojans. And heading is Schiefert down the left side of the 40. At midfield, he might go. He's running out of gas at the 40 down the left side. Still going at the 20. And he is down the far sideline and is knocked out of bounds inside the 5 and around the 3-yard line.
From a tackle in the backfield by number
Mark
81,
forcing the
Joey
fumble
Mark.
that time. It was picked up by Schiefert.
The ball is
Took it at the
and
20.
picked up by number 28.
And heading down the far
Aaron
sideline,
Schiefert.
the clock stopped for a moment here with 6:56 to go, and Schiefert down the far side. I was wondering if he was going to run out of gas that time. It looked like, I think he stopped to take a breath, kept going down the far sideline. It was down
fumble return by number
at the 3.
Aaron Schiefert.
I think he got winded, but he was able to keep going down the far sideline of the Roseau 3-yard line. So Mark with the forced fumble, close to 80 on the return there as it was scooped up by Schiefert. It nearly took it to the house. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Trojans at the 3. As Brody Gray at quarterback. And on the carry, got to be hit for maybe a loss of a yard.
Quarterback number 14, Brody Gray.
As Gray keeps it.
Tackle on the play by the Rams, number 34, Ben Johnson.
Johnson hit over the backfield, back to around
Loss
the
of a
4-yard line.
Brings up.
So Gray loses a yard, 2nd down and
Second
goal.
from the 4-yard line.
From the 4.
New quarterback for the Trojans, number 6, Zach Bredman.
Zach Bredman, a 5'7", 115-pound freshman in at quarterback. Aiden Hauk is also into the game. He's one of the tailbacks in there. Wyatt Roller also in. The middle back of the 3. As nice job, tackle for loss. Steele Walsh
Number 6, Zach
drills
Bredman.
Zach Bredman that time
Tackle
for a
on the
loss.
play by the Rams, number 16, Steele Walsh.
Be 3rd down and goal now at the 6-yard line. Boy, Bredman got popped there. Nice job by Walsh to
Loss of a yard on the play.
come on the inside gap and line him up and
3rd and goal
slam
for the
him down to the
Trojans from
6-yard line.
Roseau 5-yard line.
So 3rd and goal now at the 6. Bredman getting the play delivered in. 42-0 Barnesville. So get ready for a matchup with a very good West Central team. West Central out of Section 6AA, Trojans in 8AA. 3 backs in there. Also in at tailback, Aaron Baker in there for the Trojans on 3rd and goal at the 6. Toss left side. Slow developing play. Ball is out. It's a fumble. It is still loose around the 8-yard line, and the Trojans do get it back. Inside toss. Ball got jarred free and eventually recovered. Looked like 52. Carter Dubord came up with the
by the Trojans.
loose ball at the 8.
Ethan Larson.
Actually, Ethan Larson that came up with it. Dubord was also there as well. It's a loss of
4th and
2.
goal for the Trojans from the Roseau 8-yard line.
Really academic at this point on 4th and goal at the 8-yard line, but you know what? You want to clean up some mistakes. You don't want to put the ball in the turf, and they've done that. They've lost 1 fumble and put the ball in the turf a couple of other times this afternoon. 4th and goal now at the 8. Bredman. Handoff Roller, tries the right side, up the right hash at the 5, and gets inside the 5 and will be stopped at around the 2. As he got to about the 2-yard line, as Roller picked up 6 on his second carry.
On downs. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Stopped at around the 2-yard line. Second carry for Roller, and 11 yards. Roller, looking back at the matchup against Hawley last week, got some carries in the second half of that matchup. As Roseau, with 4:09 to play, they start up the clock again. It'll be 1st down from their own 2-yard line. Last week, Roller 9 carries, 45 yards. 3rd leading ground gainer, and we have a timeout. Rams will take a timeout. 3:51 to play. Timeout Rams. We will take a break. Second Roseau timeout. We'll take a break. 3:51 to go in the 4th. Roseau backed up towards their own end zone after getting a goal line stop. 42-0 the score. We'll take a break. Be back with more high school football in just a moment.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh. sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
First and 10 now for Roseau, 2-yard line. As we come back, new quarterback in there, ball on the ground, bouncing forward. And it is picked up by Roseau. Ball fumbled forward for a pickup of about 3 yards. Out to around the 5.
Rams, number 16, Steele Walsh.
Steele Walsh coming up with a football there and a pickup of 3.
3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Rams from their 5-yard.
We'll bring up 2nd down. 5 carries, 16 yards for Steele Walsh as Roseau will drop to 0-4 on the season.
For the Rams is number 9, Aiden Severson.
Aiden Severson and a fumble recovery on the defensive end is now at quarterback. Second and 7 now. Handoff, trying the right side on the carry. Finding his way to about the 8-yard line. The 3rd and about 4 is on the carry for Roseau. Looks like 37, Braxton Spildy.
Rams carry by number 37.
And it is Spildy on the carry.
Braxton Spildy.
Picks up 3 in his first carry of the afternoon.
Number 8, Aiden Hauk.
Aiden Hauk into the stop for the Trojans. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
For the Rams from the 8-yard line.
2.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. In there for Barnesville, defensive end. Isaac Manival is in at 1 defensive end. Wyatt Roller is an outside linebacker. Brody Gray into the secondary on 3rd down. Handoff left side, and Spildy maybe to the 9. Pick up about a yard.
37, Braxton Spildy.
We'll bring up 4th down.
Tackle on the play by the Trojans. Number 8, Aiden Hauk.
Aiden Hauk into the stop again for Barnesville. Number 8, freshman in there.
4th and 3 for the Rams. From their 9-yard line.
With this running, or this football program really has gotten established in kind of in that situation. They got a lot of interest in the younger levels on up. It's not rebuild, it's pretty much reload for this program. As punting from his end zone will be Steele Walsh, about 3 yards into the end zone. Backpedaling Zach Bredman. Better to take the punt. He will take the let that ball go as it'll bounce and finally be down to the 46-yard line.
Steele Walsh.
Down to the 46-yard line. Walsh's punt goes 37 yards.
Down at the 46-yard line.
46-yard line for Barnesville is this one winding down. Tough matchups here for the Trojans coming up. West Central, Breckenridge coming up. Trojans at West Central next week. At Breckenridge on November 6th, we'll finish up with Crookston on Veterans Day, November 11th. See clock winding down on this one. As we're inside of 90 seconds to go. Roseau, 2 games left next Friday at home versus Staples Motley, and then we'll finish up on November 11th against Pillager, and they are in 8-3A with the likes of DGF, Thief River Falls, and Fergus Falls in that section. Gray under center. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays in this one. Slow developing play and handoff. Slow to develop. Aaron Baker hit for a loss back at the 49-yard line.
Bredman.
Not sure if that was supposed to be a handoff or what it was, but it was really slow developing and looked kind of awkward to the 48-yard line. Yeah, we're getting to that. Time of the afternoon as Baker loses a couple to the 48, but
loss of 2 yards.
Let's get some of those youngsters some varsity reps.
From the Roseau 48-yard line.
We'll bring up 2nd down and about 12. Time for 1 more play as play clock down to 15 as we approach 30 seconds to go here in the football game. Cole Swenson at center now. Gray, quarterback sneak. Straight up the gut for a pickup of a couple.
Bredman.
See, clock winds down, and this will put this one to bed.
Let's hear it, Trojan fans.
Trojans, a very efficient performance. Using that 3-4-headed monster on the ground. Tonsfeld with an interception. Went to the air when they needed to, and that'll put this one to bed.
The Roseau Rams 0.
Barnesville moves now to 3-0. Roseau drops to 0-4, and boy, some good tests coming up here for the Trojans in the next couple of weeks with West Central and Breckenridge Cowboys on the horizon in the next couple of weeks. Final score in this one, Barnesville with a 42-0 win over Roseau. We will take a quick break. We'll wrap things up here. Quick post-game report coming up here in just a moment.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You see the Trojans lining up with head coach Brian Strand as Barnesville wins at 42-0 this afternoon here from Moorhead High and Jim Goda Stadium. 42-0 the final score. Is some final unofficial numbers here in this one. First downs 14 for Barnesville, 6 for Roseau, 4-3 in the second half. 2 Roseau turnovers. Adam Tonsfeld intercepting a pass off the arm of Knockenmoose in the third quarter. Ran it back for a touchdown. It got called back via a penalty, but eventually did lead to a Barnesville score. 2 turnovers for Roseau, and then a fumble late in the third quarter recovered by Roseau's Aiden Severson. Came late in the third quarter. So 2 turnovers for Roseau, 1 for the Trojans. 8 penalties, 50 yards for Roseau. 2 for 15 in the second half. Barnesville, 4 penalties, 45 yards, including 2 for 25 in the second half. The scoring drives, Barnesville scored in the first play from scrimmage in the third quarter on a 53-yard touchdown run for Cameron Hang, his second score of the game. Hang ran 5 times for 76 yards. Has good balance on the ground. 79 on the ground for Aaron Schiefert. 5 carries, 76 yards for Hang. Tonsfeld, 8 carries, 62 yards. That 53-yard run for Hang, his second touchdown of the game. Conversion failed. It was 36-0. Score came with 11:46 to go in the third quarter. Added another score after that Tonsfeld interception, a 65-yard drive in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Schiefert, a 1-yard touchdown plunge. He had 11 carries, 79 yards, including 4 carries of 10 yards or more. That score made it 42-0. And we were in running clock in the fourth quarter. And that's how your final ends up. 42-0, the win for the Barnesville Trojans here this afternoon at Moorhead High. Taking a look at some of the final numbers as Barnesville, 79 yards for Schiefert on 11 carries. Hang, 5 carries, 76 yards. Tonsfeld, 8 carries, 62 yards, a pair of touchdown runs. Bredman, 6 carries, 37 yards. Braden Bredman. Roller, 2 carries, 11 yards this afternoon as well for the Barnesville Trojans. Roseau on the ground, totaling up the final numbers here on that one. They ran for 30 yards. Leading ground gainer was Steele Walsh, 5 carries, 16 yards. Aiden Walsh, 4 for 14. Dunham, 4 carries, 12 yards. Your leading ground gainers today. Barnesville did not attempt to pass, by my numbers, in the maybe just actually one pass attempt in the second half. Tonsfeld, 3 of 6 for 91 yards. All the completions finding his big tight end, Joey Mark, including a 60-yard touchdown of the first half. 3 receptions for Mark, 91 yards. Knockenmoose was 6 of 14 passing through 1 interception. as his leading receiver was Jed Dunham. So he had 4 receptions, 49 yards in the second half, and 4 catches, 58 yards in the game. 1 catch, 10 yards for Steele Walsh, and 1 reception on a screen pass, -1 yards for Aiden Walsh. So 67 yards passing for Roseau, 91 for the Trojans here this afternoon. So that'll do it here as, here's where you can find us online, Magnitude Sports, msportsnet.com. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. You can follow what's going on, and plenty of games to come here as we head down the stretch through the fall and into the winter. And the Magnitude Sports Media Network and schedules are changing pretty frequently for a variety of reasons. So check out that schedule on a regular basis if you can. There you see the on-demand schedule. You can take a look at the upcoming schedule and what's to come here in the next few days and coming weeks. And also go back and watch any of the previous broadcasts as well. And we will have this available for you here in just a few minutes. If you want to check this out in case you missed part of it, or if you were at the game and want to watch it later, you can certainly do so with those games on demand as well. Repeating the final score for our crew here, Bob and Annika and Mike. I'm Brad Anderson. Your final score in this one, the Barnesville Trojans defeating the Roseau Rams by a score of 42-0 here from Jim Goda Stadium. More football coming up tomorrow with a pair of games starting at 10 a.m. here at the Magnitude Sports Media.